That's right, guys. You guessed it. We're spotlighting Meloetta. So, we are doing a draft spotlight of Meloetta. Now, I've done a creepypasta on this thing. This is good, but it's still a very good Pokemon. Now, what's really astounding to me is that most leagues have Meloetta in, like, Tier 4, when it is easily a Tier 3, maybe even a Tier 2. This thing, I believe, was the kill leader in the IDL Season 2. I can use this thing very well, and I've used this thing so well in UBC Season 4. This thing in leagues destroys, and people sleep on it. You know, they think, oh, Meloetta is just a garbage tier Pokemon. Nah. Its typing normal Psychic means that, you know, that fighting weakness that gets from normal. Gonzo. Oh, but what about Ghost? No, Gonzo, because you don't have a Ghost weakness, because you're immune to Ghost, because normal types. So you have a weakness to Dark, and you have a weakness to Bug. You have 2 weaknesses. That's good, but what do you resist? Well, you have the normal Psychic resists, obviously excluding fighting because you're neutral to it, whatever. You get into Ghost immunity, so it kind of equals out. Now, that being said, Meloetta's stats, as we can see here, are... And let me fix this, actually. Boom! So, like I said, let me fix that. I fixed it. So, the stats are 100 in HP, meaning that this thing can take a hit no problem. 77 in attack and 77 in defense. Not the best, not the worst, but we'll get to that in a bit. 128 in both specials means that this thing can not only take a special hit, it can dish out some massive special damage. And then 90 in speed means this thing is, you know, above average speed, pretty good. But there is another form of Meloetta that we could look at, which is Pirouette form. Now, Pirouette form is obtained or changed. It's a battle change that occurs when you use the move Relic Song, which is, I will tell you right now, boop, a 75 power special normal move that has a 10% chance to put your opponent to sleep. Now, you have Serene Grace as your ability, which doubles any percentages you have for secondary effects. So flinching, paralyzing, burning, sleep, all that stuff, you have it doubled, which is huge, which means you have a 20% chance to sleep with a move that also does damage, and does pretty big damage because it's, again, stab. Meloetta in Pirouette form, however, still has the 100 in HP, but it switches that 77 in attack and defense with it has the same stats, it has the same stat distribution, but they're different. So your 128 that was in special attack, special defense are now in speed and attack, and your 90 that was in speed is now in defense, meaning that you can not only take a hit, but you're gonna outspeed most things in league format. You know, there are some megas that outspeed you, and things like maybe Crobat, Jolteon, things like that, but again, you know, those are higher tiered, so you're getting some pretty good value for tier 4, which is where this thing usually is. And, you know, it gets a good variety of moves because, this makes it a physical attacker or a special attacker, and you just have so many options with that. But let's start looking into some moves before we go into the items and the roles that this thing fills on a draft team. So, as we look down the moves here, you know, we can set up with Calm Mind, which is very good for the regular Meloetta set. You have access to fairy moves, you have access to grass moves, you get some fighting moves, you already have a very good normal stab in your Relic Song. However, if for whatever reason you decide, I don't want to use Relic Song, you actually get access to Stab Hyper Voice, which I've used as secret tech against teams that I think are going to do subs, because that bypasses sub, which is pretty neat. You do not get Ice Beam, but you do get Ice Punch if you're going to run Relic Song Physical Meloetta. You can, you know, set up yourself a Reflect. No, you can't. You set up Light Screen, sorry. You get access to Stab, or not, what am I saying? Goodness, can I even talk today? You get access to Shadow Ball, Shadow Claw, Signal Beam, Stone Edge, Thunderbolt, Thunder Punch, Thunder Wave, Trick, U-Turn, Zen Headbutt, and again, that's a 40% chance to flinch with Zen Headbutt, remember, because of Serene Grace. You know, Power Up Punch, if you're going, you have Knockoff, Grass Knot, Heal Bell. So this thing really does a lot of different things. You know, you can Cleric with it. You can be heavy special sweeper. You can be heavy physical sweeper. You have a lot of options in terms of what you do. And, you know, its utility moves are more than just that. You know, it has gravity. It has heal bell. It has, you know, I guess magic room, but, you know, I've never really seen magic room in League. I'm sure there is secret tech with it. You have access to Wonder Room, which, again, it's very unique for very, very niche tech. But, you know, Trick Room, always a good one. You have access to a lot of stuff with Meloetta from that. Now, item-wise, because you are a special sweeper initially, you do not want to run Choice Band. You have okay attack, but you're definitely going to be wanting hitting on the special side. And the reason you don't want Choice Band is because you have to use Relic Song to transform, and if you switch out, that transformation reverts. So I suggest running either an Assault Vest or a Choice Scarf, or if you can use Z moves, making this thing a Z move user, because you have some options with that. Life Orb and Lefties are both options, as well as Expert Belt. All of these will provide you heavy damage or just good utility roles that you can do stuff with. Now, going into the role that this thing will play on your draft team, it is a utility sweeper. You know, this thing is one of those mons that your opponent has to spend some time thinking, what are they going to bring this week? Are they going to bring it special sweeper? Are they going to bring it utility? Are they going to bring it a, you know, sleep-making physical sweeper? There are a lot of options for Meloetta, and the things that actually just hard stop Meloetta, there's very few of them. For a tier 4, this is a mon that gets slept on so hard, but can put in so much work if you familiarize yourself with it and you use it properly. So guys, I have been Vampire Tweetian, and I really do suggest that you guys take some time, familiarize yourself with Meloetta in the League format, because this thing can put in so much work. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!